You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it.
Okay.
Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone
Estamos en
as
el
worthless
infierno.
as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
Ay, huele bien raro.
But it's too late for that. We're in this together.
¿Qué
And the
hicimos?
gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass.
Hola Mateo, bienvenido. Yo soy muy bien y tú. Ahora te vienes es pelucán.
To start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the
Al
truth.
parecer mentimos. Ok. Estamos aquí de nuevo.
Not this.
Esto no, ok.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
Doesn't that make
Okay.
you feel happy? You know, my father once told
Miren,
me
ahora podré
when I
pasar lo
was
que no me
about
puede
your
pasar.
age.
Ok. No entiendo nada.
I'm getting it.
¿Nos vamos a enterar de que toda nuestra vida fue una mentira o
Hello?
qué?
Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Ok, mi abuelo. Creo. ¿Murió?
I see.
Merece
She
ser
knew
un
she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations.
Ok.
And now, she never could.
Ok,
Let's
su
keep
papá
going.
murió. Ok.
You really
Pero
need
quiero
to stay
que salga
on
lo del
top of the
gatito.
metronome, okay?
Y desde aquí... Ay, perdón.
Eternally and
Desde aquí fue donde nos presionó.
Did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
Concentración.
I'm worried too.
Parpadear.
Yes, I understand about the cat.
No.
Let's keep going.
No,
Still not understanding how you let this happen.
no va a parpadear.
No.
Me va a quedar aquí todo el rato.
Just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. You keep it even though I hate cats.
Y la mamá de los gatos.
Now it just happens to pop out 5 more.
Tenemos que parpadear, ¿verdad?
Hated cats.
For a professor of science and symbols, you're really bad.
Me da miedo. Oye, no estaría mal que tuviera un screamer. Está chorreando sangre, ¿eh? Va a ser el gato.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson. That simply being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work. To make yourself sensational.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom,
Stay
I
here.
never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay
Okay.
here, man, but we don't have the time.
Me vale. Te vas a quedar aquí.
Surprise for me this year.
Oh, ajá. Ok. Y a esos anuncios tienen que ver algo porque lo veía muchísimo.
I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need to
Ah, qué amargado.
Hey, Elle,
Okay.
would you mind taking
Okay,
a quick
espero que
walk
aquí
with
me
me
digan
down to my
algo.
office?
¿No?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
We can focus on.
Ok. Ok, aquí vamos a ver algo.
Try to speak a little softer.
Aquí fue donde parpadeé, ¿no? Ah, no, lo salté porque decía conversación que no se entiende. Ok, vamos a ver qué pasó aquí.
I mean, what's the point?
What do you mean? What's the point?
¿De qué?
What does that mean?
Puede ser adoptado, ¿verdad? Me van a decir
What's the
eso.
point of any of it?
¿Qué cosa?
If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't.
No me
I
van a
know.
nani.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's
Ya lo estoy
okay.
oyendo. No
Just
estoy
sleep.
dormido.
It's okay.
I see. You got sick.
Ajá.
You howled at the moon,
Oh, yeah, la luna.
top of your lungs.
¿Soy un lobo también? Ok. Oh, los que mataron a los gatitos. Oh, yeah. ¿Como ellos? ¿Parpadeo? Parpadeo. Soy un lobo. Mejor no pelees el chat, ok. Llorarnos de
You were sick for a
tryhards.
long time, weren't you?
¿Soy un lobo?
Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get? Well, no matter how painful it gets, I need you to
Okay.
remember. We're almost at the end.
Ok, estoy
This
en
isn't
cama.
video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Ok.
Try writing with it.
Ay, no, qué flojera. ¿Qué hago aquí? Oh. Hola,
Well,
mamá.
hello, Benny. It was your grandfather's, but
Oh.
I used it in college to write lyrics.
Ay, no, otra vez con esas cosas. Yo no quiero ser compositora. No puedo hablar. Ok, quizás era muda.
Exact.
La maravillosa vida de Benjamin Brin. Está bien padre escribir nada más viendo. Ok. Su infancia fue solitaria. Creció como... No entendí eso. Creció como un extraño y quieto niño. Ah, aquí está. Tuvo una infancia solitaria. Fue un niño peculiar y callado que creció en un pueblo recóndito en la costa. Ok, ya volví acá, ¿no? Gracias por los 5 bits. Puede ser que sí.
So try to get comfortable.
No parpadeé.
Knock, knock.
Toc, toc.
You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me.
No sé, es que te dije
You know I'm such a big
exigente.
fan of anything you do.
¿La dejamos? ¿Cómo la dejo? Sí quiero dejarla, porque sé que se va a morir. Mínimo que lea algo mío. Oye, ¿sabes que te vas a morir?
Can't.
Just go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't.
Espérame, sé que están escribiendo en el chat, pero no puedo.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed.
¿Escribí algo malo?
Hey, B. Just want you to know that
No es
Mom loved your
cierto.
story.
No le
It's
gustó.
just, you know, I think it was just very
No es cierto, no le
emotional
gustó.
for her to read. But I thought it was great.
¿Por qué me ponen esa música?
I mean, look at this. His childhood was a lonely one, growing up a strange and quiet child in an isolated seaside town. All those
No voy a parpadear.
cool words. Reads like Dickens.
No voltearé a verga porque capaz de que parpadeo.
Very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud, okay?
No, a ella no le gustó.
Okay. Love you, buddy.
A ver, ¿qué va a decir ahorita? ¿Va a decir algo, no? A ver. ¿No? Ok. Ok, vamos a escribir. Escribo súper bien. Benjamín fue un pringado. Ok, ahora voy a escribir cosas feas. ¿Por qué se está poniendo viendo rojo? Mi Brin fue un pringado, fue el peor Brin que ha existido. Él no intentó ni siquiera luchar. Ni siquiera intentó combatir su enfermedad. Él solo se quedó tumbado, esperando la muerte. Voy a llorar de nuevo, ¿verdad?
Benny! Benny! Ben! Oh God, can you hear me? Richard! Richard, get up!
I'm up. What's going on?
I think he's unconscious. Call the paramedics now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm doing it.
I'm just gonna wait with you, okay? I'm gonna hold your hand.
Okay.
You feel that? That's me. That's your mom. That's
Ok, no va a pasar nada. No quiero parpadear. Ok.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you
It's
so
been-
much.
espera,
You know,
espera.
I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand it hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you
Nos
for
vamos a
understanding.
morir.
It's been a rough one.
Ok. Pero ¿por qué sigo viendo esa cosa? Miren mis medicinas. Ok, cuando ve esas cosas, como que le pico a esto, ¿verdad? No les permito llorar. Mira, ahí está el gatito. ¿Pero es nuestro gatito cuando lo conocimos o ahorita? O sea, en el o sea, porque a mí... Bueno, no sé si sea después de que tuvo los 5 gatitos.
It can make you sick.
O sea, no sé. No sé si me entiendan.
Oh, it's okay.
Pero igual, gracias por
I'm
el
just
follow.
so happy she's here.
Ah, ok, entonces sí. Ok,
We gotta
volvió.
show this cat some real love. She's
Sí,
been through more than we can even imagine.
murieron todos sus hijos. ¿Qué es esto? Nah, hombre, yo no quiero llamar a ella. Ok. ¡Ay, mi teléfono! ¡Chloe!
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What? You're too scared to talk to me?
¿Si eres tan
Well,
sin
just
qué?
so you know, I know
Nubians.
you're faking. Because if you
Fingiendo.
were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have
Sí,
told
mira,
me
nada más veo
already.
una mancha
I
roja en todas
happen to
partes.
actually
Está
know about
bien.
this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her
Aw.
music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here, and I feared that I was losing her.
Oh.
But then you played
Y
this.
le
on
devolví
the
las
piano.
esperanzas.
Just her little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And when she heard that, well, it was like you brought
Oh.
her right back to me.
¿Cuánto dura el juego? No sé. Me dijeron que duraba como 1 hora y media.
I was wondering if
Pero yo
maybe
creo que
you
no
could
le
do
queda
that for me.
mucho. Porque ya pasamos toda la vida y la
Ay.
estamos volviendo a vivir.
Closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
¿Cierro los ojos? Y...
Wait, that's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
¡Ah! Sí, sí se pudo, chat, sí se pudo. Esta es nuestra madre.
Keep playing, B.
Como que se ve muy enferma, ¿no? Se ve muy pálida. ¡A huevos! Sí, sí, sí. Vamos a tocar para nuestra madre, se nos va a morir. Ay, es bien bonita la canción. No sé por qué la toco tan lento. Bueno, ya, siguiente. Me choca esta cosa roja, no sé, ya me llegó a molestar. No, me choca, pero qué bonito. Yo quiero para fuera del juego. ¿Eso es normal? Creo que voy empeorando.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
Ah, it's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
Está bonita.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed. Maybe
Tal. Se mueve bien raro. Va empeorando. Ya no puedo hacer esto. ¿Ya lloraste? Ahorita últimamente no. Pero hace rato sí.
I can't breathe.
No puedo moverlo, está bien difícil.
It's okay, Benny, I understand. There's no need to show me anymore.
Me dio un escalofrío bien feo.
No, Richard, it's like I can't breathe. Like there's this cramp on my chest.
I know. It's okay.
You can come back.
You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just
Los orfanatos,
not a good
cierto,
enough
man.
storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated. Ugh. I know just what to tell her.
Ajá.
Watch for her now.
Presta atención.
I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know.
¿Con qué
Believe
forma
me.
la veremos?
I should go get ready. Don't worry. We got this,
Va a aullar.
I think.
Está muy bonito. Bueno, el barquito en el que estamos no será nuestro barquito de juguete. Oh, es nuestro gatito, tiene forma del gato.
There she is. Wish me luck.
Suerte a él, ¿por qué?
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy. My only issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you, which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now. It's called The Great Life
Nos
of
escribió una
Benjamin Brin.
historia.
Benjamin Brin was born into an ordinary home,
Hasta creo que le voy a dar clic.
to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry
Les doy
that he
permiso
hadn't
de
lived
llorar,
enough.
chat.
So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to
Y
live,
ahí inventó la historia.
which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
She accepts. Close your eyes now and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.